we have tolerated in America, not just in the illegal and highly dangerous drug traffic, but in many other areas, a syndicate of organized criminals whose power is now reaching unparalleled heights. Department of Defense tracking and pursuit capability will be made available. I believe that these task forces will allow us to mount an intensive and coordinated campaign against international and domestic drug trafficking and other organized criminal enterprises. To our friends in foreign countries, we need your success as well as ours. Then those who are killing America and terrorizing it with slow but sure chemical destruction will see that they are up against the mightiest force for good that we know.
Under the orders I signed today, we will also be designating the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
From the declaration of the war on drugs to today's fight against deadly synthetic opioids, the Joint Interagency Task Force South stands as America's premier interagency success story. What began as disparate organizations working separately and with limited efficacy has evolved through decades of innovation and partnership building into the front line of defense against an increasingly lethal drug threat. Working seamlessly across all U.S. military services, federal law enforcement agencies, and partner nations, the Joint Interagency Task Force South employs cutting-edge technology and tactics to detect, monitor, and interdict drug trafficking, disrupting over 25% of the world's global cocaine trade.
We're working with U.S. and partner nation law enforcement on primarily drug interdiction ops here in the Eastern Pacific region of the JIATF JOA.
We bring in everyone who has expertise, authority, capability, and jurisdiction here in one house so that we can work together and fight the transnational criminal organizations.
JIATF South's construct here with its 22 liaison officers from 19 different countries. All those people are working on the same floor in adjacent offices. It makes liaison between each of us very easy.
If you look at the partners that are represented here, politically or historically, some of those countries don't get along with each other, right? Or they've had conflict in the past. And you get here and you expect to see some sort of tension, or potentially there be tension. And I can tell you that there is none.
Over here in this region, we have a common threat as a partner nation. So this environment allows us to leverage our capabilities and limitations. So JIATF South gives us that environment to do that.
As illegal drugs claim American lives at unprecedented rates and criminal organizations grow increasingly sophisticated, this mission has never been more critical. The Air Force brings unparalleled capabilities to the fight.
We bring in the Air Force assets and help facilitate effective employment by working with JIATF South entities to be able to affect the counter-drug mission.
Primarily, we're looking for drug smuggling vessels that are moving into Mexico and other Central American countries. We're flying well out off the coast into the Pacific Ocean in search of those vehicles.
By giving it air assets, you take the area that they're able to patrol and look and see, and you vastly increase it, so it's a force multiplier.
Radar coverage in the ocean is not great because there's no land to put a radar on. So we have our mobile airborne radar that we can move around as necessary to see areas that are harder to see by other means.
That eye in the sky is very important because the JOA, the Joint Operating Area that JIATF South oversees, is 42 million square miles. Huge, just a vast, vast area.
This is the story of how determination, cooperation, and innovation come together to protect our communities and save American lives. In today's interconnected world, information is the ultimate weapon.
That information coming in comes in as quickly as we're able to disseminate it. And that ability to get it in quickly and then get that information out quickly is basically the difference between getting a successful seizure of drugs and drugs off the water or not.
So JIATF South is transforming data into a decisive advantage using supervised machine learning to predict drug trafficking routes before they happen. AI allows us to be ruthless in improving interdiction effectiveness by prioritizing the limited resources we get on the most actionable targets, allowing us to act faster and with more precision.
Move forward, move forward.
The consequences of inaction are devastating. The illicit drug trade fuels violence, destroys families, and undermines the very fabric of our communities. The Joint Interagency Task Force South stands as a bulwark against this tide of destruction.
Every drug dealer, every drug abuser, they're out there committing not only the crimes to sell the narcotics, but the crimes that it takes to receive the funds that are necessary to buy the narcotics. So it is a trickle-down effect.
Julie Carroll was a talented, beautiful person, had a great spirit. You know, she was a sister, a daughter, an aunt to my children. Julie Carroll was my sister-in-law, and she passed away of a fentanyl overdose about 3 years ago.
After several treatments and rehabs, he relapsed again, and unfortunately took a hot load of fentanyl and intentionally took his own life.
So it's hard not to think about those consequences, and you know, it's an honor to be part of a mission that helps take a bite out of that. Even if it's a small bite, it helps save lives.
We are working together, and every single day we improve as a team. We share intelligence better, we get better at interdictions, we have more assets on scene, and we're coming for them.
Because every day I get up and I get to work with a phenomenal team whose #1 priority is to get drugs off the water. So people like Julie Carroll, my sister-in-law, are still with us. So 25,000 families next year aren't torn apart because of what the transnational criminal organizations are doing in this region.